Gentleman in the mix.
Watching religiously, brother. I just have had to tighten my belt as of late. Shout out to my friend David. I showed him your channel and now he watches every day too. Respect the TA.
Bruh.
Hey, Arabian Pleb, thanks so much, man, for the 420, the kind words, and the advocacy for the channel. Yes, shout out to David, your friend, who watches also now. Thank y'all. Hello, traders. Welcome to the Sunday stream, the weekly candle close stream. Wow, last night, from what I remember, was good, I think. Was crazy. It was a, lampshade on the head type of night. And we're back now, sober, and ready to look at the charts again, I guess. Where Bitcoin has pulled back about 1% on the day. Futures are open, talking about stock futures, commodities, you name it. All the futures are back, rolling now, and S&P gapped up a little bit, It's up, but tomorrow, as you see on the thumbnail, Jim Cramer will be ringing the bell for the New York Stock Exchange, so buckle up. And before, nothing really meaningful happens at all. It's just become this thing where anything Cramer does, inverse, right? So I don't think him ringing the bell actually is him calling for anything bullish or bearish. So how does it really mean anything then, But I also understand, contrarily, unfortunately, the last time he rang the bell on the stock market was let me look at it real quick, okay? It was not even kidding. It was March 6th, dude. Yeah, March 5th the 5th or the 6th was the last time he rang the bell during 2020. So, hopefully that doesn't happen again. But yeah, that's a bad stat. Anyway, so just going to Bitcoin on the daily. Still in the rising wedge, potentially, but also at the same time, still potentially trying to show some form of accumulation after being destroyed, utterly, incessantly destroyed, above the 200 moving average on the 4-hour. And anything above 19,891, you're safe. You could even go down and back test it again, whatever. But I don't think you want to. All that matters now at this point is if Bitcoin, when it sells off, if it can just make a higher low than the previous low, everything will be just fine for potential upside. But yeah, you can't really expect upside in these market conditions, man. Quantitative tightening and interest rates going up. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely in really bad economic times now, and they're gonna get worse. For real, we're in the middle of the bad. Maybe just, consolidation phase like this can be the eyes of the hurricanes, the bearish hurricanes that keep hitting. And yeah, you can try to speculate a little bit after such destruction. But yeah, I mean, your upside may just be limited. But I don't know, man. I'm just saying, we don't have to know where an asset's going to potentially make money. Right, and sitting on the sidelines for months. One could be taking a chance just to pay a little bit, just to see if on a third rejection below this level, if it would take us to levels that straight up, straight down. That means there could be a lot of straight up action if you actually are showing accumulation here. That's all it is, man. No idea if we're going up from here. It was never about knowing where something's going, but you do know where something could be. Well, you know where the critical levels are from history, so you're able to strategically protect yourself in case the asset falls back below that key level that it failed 3 times. If it falls below it again, man, I don't think the argument, the kind of okay argument being presented here, once you fall back below 19,891, it's pretty much demolished. I mean, it's pretty much kind of screwed. Now it could fall below it barely, screw around and still make a higher low and then rally again. Okay, then we'll talk, but it's all about this 19,891.99 level on this, okay? You're safe until then. Okay. So on the daily, nothing, right? You had 4 days in a row. Wow, what a win streak. When's the last time Bitcoin went 4 days in a row with green candles, right? With higher highs, higher closes than the previous close. Oh, okay, you had to go back to May. And it ended on the 4th day. Yikes. Well, it's about to end now, but at least it's not going to end with a massive bearish and golden candle like it did June 1st. Okay. So that's kind of it, man. I mean, we kind of went over everything last night. Sober into drunkenness, And you've got that divergence argument on the RSI. You've got the 3-day MACD histogram bullish argument still there, and your 3-day candle will be closing as well in 47 minutes. So we'll have the daily, the 3-day, and the weekly candle close in less than an hour. That's why we're here. And you're just holding above the key level for now. And then, of course, if let's say the daily and the 3-day divergence actually plays out with some follow-through price action, which I don't think we've really gotten yet, okay? There hasn't been follow-through, downside or upside yet. But if we did get follow-through on the daily 3-day divergence, then it would, in fact, usher in more maturation of the classic MACD histogram bullish divergence you'd be observing on the weekly, very significant time scale. That could give you a relief rally, at least a rally that could take you to, who knows, straight up, straight down. So straight up stuff. And I mean, for me, just targeting, if it was rallying between these two levels, I'm just using Fibonacci for targeting. Fibonacci from the previous high to the 28th or the June 18th low, right? Black Saturday. So that's how I would be targeting in between this level. But I mean, besides that, man, all you got is up and down. That's it. So if it held and went for a relief rally, and even if it goes to 25K, it goes to 28K. 28K Bitcoin, you're still in a bear trend. Do you get that? So that's all we're doing. It's just saying, hey man, we're just speculating that maybe, just maybe, number doesn't go straight down over and over and over. Maybe this time, based on the divergence developing, it maybe goes up a little bit, and I think it will make. I really do think it's gonna, wherever, if it's now, or if it's at 24K, 25K, even 28K, I still think it's gonna make a lower high and roll over again later. So, of course, the bear trend's still active. No one said it wasn't. Just because we're identifying divergence on significant time scales doesn't mean we're in a bull trend. It doesn't mean like I'm super bullish, man. It's just a potential swing trade. That's all it is. And it's not even that strong because the trend is so bad. All right. Yeah. One thing you could be looking for is if it does collapse again, we'd be looking for like substantial underperformance to where, you know, oh no, it rolls over, oh, Jim Cramer, you know, and then we start like, you know, doing stuff here and we start showing more divergence and stuff and then shortening of thrust, you know, just saying. But like, you're okay for now. It's just a down day after 4 green days. We go to Ethereum that is massively outperforming Bitcoin, making Bitcoin look terrible, you know, locally, where you've breached the levels and you're hanging in there very well. I mean, 1352 when you went up and tested 1420 yesterday. I mean, indecision candle after 4 really, really nice days, you know, in 4 days from the open to the close. I mean, 30% rally in 4 days. That's amazing, you know. So you can't be too surprised if we do pull back to back test 1223, even though when you broke it on the 15th, you did back test it on yesterday where you rallied. Man, think about it. You're from your lowest point, 1191, all the way to 1420. That's crazy price action. The swing between the lows and the highs, 19% swing in 24 hours. That's crazy, man. Crazy stuff. So yeah, just going sideways, man. I mean, bull flag, I can call it anything, man. It's just, you had a rally and there hasn't really been any selling pressure quite yet. Maybe it starts coming in on the new week or something, but for now, you're doing well. I would just figure on the 4 hour, maybe a pullback to 1266 wouldn't be weird because you broke it, right, yesterday, and you didn't back test at all. You just went straight up. So hanging out, you come pull back and then rally higher. Right, something like that. But yeah, mystery's bound. Okay. It's all about the confirmation low, the higher lows than the first low. That's big time. Really cool to see how it played out, you know, after a failed breakdown. Across this entire market, bearish breakdowns failed. Head fakes. BNB. Okay. Still in that channel, right? I mean, really. I wouldn't say, I mean, maybe you can try to say there's divergence developing on these assets. Maybe. I mean, a little bit, sure. So a pullback, not going to be that crazy. Stick to the daily to see that you're above 225, and anything above 225 is like Bitcoin being above 20K, 19,891. So you're safe for now, but yeah. Let's see if it can break the flag, you know, the channel it's in or whatever. I mean, still could be considered like a rising wedge, man. That was the false breakout. Still very real though, right? Just because you had a false breakout doesn't mean it's not still real. Everybody doing okay after last night? We cool? All right. There we go, man. XRP. That had started breaking out yesterday. It did. It started to, but it's still broken out. This is crazy. Look at it, man. I mean, it's like you broke out, now you're back testing. It's not bad, man. So we still have on XRP a local consolidation breakout, and now today a back test of that breakout. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We talked about a measured move would take you to 46 cents. I'll allow it. Just kidding. But it's the same thing as Ethereum, where you make the low, then you make the two higher lows, confirming accumulation, and now you've broken out. You've broken a supply line, and you're successfully back testing it. That's good. That's the stuff you need. And then hopefully tomorrow would be a massive engulfing candle, a break, hook, and go. Strongest form of confirmation. Strongest form of confirmation. When you break out, you back test, then you engulf. Break, hook, and go stuff. I haven't seen negative momentum on the daily since June 19th. Wow, it's been a month. Crazy. But we're the sellers. Not much buying, doesn't seem like, but not much selling either. Yeah, kind of illiquid summertime market stuff. Yeah. And I'm probably going to give myself time to recover in Nefarious, man. Yeah, I owe a chug. I waved the white flag. Y'all finally wrecked me last night. So, just so I could probably stream today, right?
Happy Sunday. Lots of Beanie Babies to discuss, but let's not skip over Pulse Dogecoin. It has been
Pulse
outperforming every other crypto
Connect.
the last few months. Kinda crazy. Thoughts?
We'll look, dude. Okay. Thank you so much for the 20 on the day. Much love. Okay. Before we continue on, I just have to make it's like public announcement. Look, dude. This NFT's been around the entirety of the commodities mania, but the commodities mania is over. It seems like we're done. Commodity cycle's ending across all of them. I mean, a couple are still hanging in there, but just wait. They'll pull a soybeans, they'll pull a corn, they'll pull a lean hog futures. So this NFT, I've officially decided to retire. It will be burnt by midnight tonight. It'll be gone. There's only, I mean, there were only 7 left anyway. But right, that was my whole thing. When the cycle for the craziness for commodities ends, this will be burnt. It was a weird, we don't know the limited time, but now the limited time is here because it's over. All right, it no longer makes as much sense. So it's historical for sure. You got the helicopters because Russia invading Ukraine and all that. Okay, it's honest work, and it's not much again. Starting to get there, right? So you can get that if you want. You don't have to, of course. It just supports the stream, and it's just a way to, you know, capture history in the community. So sweet. Just had to say that because it's gone tonight. XRP, and then Cardano, which, oh god, dude, Cardano. Can't make higher highs. I don't even care. Like, if I was gonna long something, it's not gonna be Cardano. That's it. Yeah, it broke the down sloping channel, but only lower highs since then. There's nothing here bullish about this asset, even if it goes higher. So there are just assets out there you can long that are better than this. And that's it. So who even cares? It'll rally, but it'll underperform. If Bitcoin rallies, Cardano will rally too, but it will massively underperform. It will make lower percentage gains than even Bitcoin itself, most likely. Ethereum, BNB, you name it, XRP probably. And when they end, this will roll over again. So awful. Sol still hanging in there, you know, above 37.37. If you stay above 37.37 long enough, I mean, I think you could eventually see 48 bucks. That's it, man, right? 37.37, right? That's your cutoff. If you cared about Sol at all, I don't. But if you did, it looks a lot better than Cardano, for sure. I'm just not sure you want to be messing with it below this level. And it could go all the way down to 32.43 and be okay. But just saying, you're above this level from May of 2021, July 2021, and May 12th. So that is a level to me. And so let's say Bitcoin wasn't going to roll over, which it could, because we're in extremely bearish conditions, right? I mean, it could go up 23%, but yeah. Could also top out here and make 2 lower highs than this high and collapse. And yeah, okay, I get it, bear market. All right, God forbid we identify bearish divergence and stuff. Or I'm sorry, bullish divergence and significant time scales trying to develop at key levels on third failed breakdowns, right? So Sol, and then I think Doge next. Again, same analysis, dude. I did it yesterday, I'm doing it again today. This is something I wouldn't be longing. That's just my opinion, man. If you were gonna long anything, it would probably be Ethereum or BNB or something. It wouldn't be Doge. Yikes. Okay. Bearish trend gonna bear. If Bitcoin rallied, it would rally too, but it looks like it's gonna underperform because Bitcoin and Ethereum did rally, and BNB, they kind of did rally, and Doge did nothing, really. Awful. And then DOT, that again, another one that's like, not the one I'd be like really messing with as much, because it just doesn't look as good as BNB or Ethereum, but it is above 668, which is really important, right? You see looking left, there it is. If it's above that long enough, hey man, who's to stop it? It could very well break this and have a rally and still be very, very bearish. So we got 35 minutes till your daily, weekly, 3-day candle close. If you're in here, you're enjoying maybe the coverage or something, like button, bell, sub, thanks so much. Okay. Trying to drink this coffee, man. Oh, sorry. Forgot. Yeah, look at this, man. All right, this is a really, really good chart right now, and this, who knows what's going to happen. But it's very well respected, okay? Take a look at the 4-hour chart on total market cap, okay?
I like turtles. There's bears out here.
All right, here it is, 959.899 billion again. June 15th, June 26th, July 8th, and now July 17th, like the Jesus. A steel wall of resistance, and that can't be denied, sir or madam. Beautiful, beautiful word. Hits the, you know, it was really, I don't know, I think on the daily it was the wick changes, but you can see kind of the price action here.
QNT.
What's up, Benji, man? We'll look at QNT, hoarders, darling, kind of, right? The double up. Speak of the angel. Hype in the chat. Oh my God. Honest work. It's the work of honesties.
Hey Treedows, it's honest work hype one of my
Treedows.
0.038000000 ETH.
Oh, thank you, dude. Holy crap. For the 51.18 of Ethereum, man. All right. So, you see this? You see this order, man? The inability for market participants to breach the critical peak. 1 trillion just upon ye. You can't do it, man. All we can dream of and hope for now is wherever the sell-off takes us, because it looks like we are reversing some, right? Wherever it goes, we need a higher low and then a rally and then a test again. When we get that one more time, man, high probability of breakout the upside. We just need a partial decline now. It's like rectangular behavior, right? What's up, Ash? What's up? Yep. So DOT down 3.3%. Repeating, of course. And Bitcoin near its lows of the day, 20,853. Everything gonna be affected by that, man, except Ethereum Classics up 14%, YFII scam up 7.6%. I mean, you have some altcoins that are up today, even with the grossness of Bitcoin, right? But yeah, man, after 4 days like that, a red day coming, okay, not gonna be that surprising, but it is disappointing right here, this level, you know, this high from June 21st, June 26th, up thrusted through July 8th, and now you couldn't even test it, really, right? You couldn't test that peak. It was very, very close. So you don't want to make a lower high. If you do make a lower high, which you are right now, making a lower high than previous high, if you are, you must. It is now getting to a point where we now must, when we do pivot, has to be a higher low than this previous low. Very important, because this could be it. This could be like here, where you make that highest high, then you sell off and you make the lower highs. At least you got confirmation on June 7th, but you make these lower highs in this high, that's terrible. Okay, so if we're gonna be putting in a lower high here, maybe we could get some confirmation later, like we did before it rolled over and collapsed, you know, and you know, maybe it breaks the demand line and back tests it as resistance, maybe. But it's really gonna be all about the equities market. The crypto, if you don't know, has like kind of synced back up. It's like recorrelating with the index funds again. So speaking of those, here it is. All right, I mean, the S&P 500 kind of trying to do exactly what Ethereum did, right? Where you made the lowest low and then you made a higher low. You started rolling over again, but then you made another low. Like you're like trying to confirm a little bit of accumulation here, but the problem with this one is it's making a lower high. So verdict's still out, and you're not. You look at this, you're just below the 200 moving average still. You just went up actually in the past couple hours and tested that 200 perfectly, as you did July 8th, twice, 8 hours, right? And that was the top. We rolled, and now here we are again. But at least after, you know, this failed attempt at the 200, you sold off and made the same low, and that's not a bad sign, really. So it was something to pay attention to. That's what's going on. The S&P futures live right now. Here's your Dow Jones. Similar behavior, right? The lowest low and the two higher lows, and now trying to break above 31,280. Just a couple peaks from January of 2021. This is like kind of, remember the argument for the potential bearish Gartley eventually? If things are just kind of normal and aren't going to just collapse, you know? We're talking about like a 618, you know, and then the 786 eventually, this type of behavior that takes you near the, well, of course, the supply line of the downtrend, right? You get overbought in the downtrend, okay, and shorts get squeezed, and everyone, and it induces a bunch of buying, and scrubs start thinking that everything's fine, and you know, they're buying at supply lines, they're buying after 786 rallies and W shapes, and then it collapses, exit liquidity for the big smart money, because this thing, I mean, the downtrend, man, you just gotta, this downtrend, this type of market, this recession stuff, I mean, we're talking another year of bad, maybe more. But yeah, and I'm even like, hey, this idea I had about Bitcoin being completely wrong and it's just a rising wedge and I'm overthinking it, like even with that, it's not me being like, oh, I'm full on bullish, man, and I think the market's great now and I think there's value. There's not really. I mean, if you think about Bitcoin, like on the weekly, you just think about any asset that exists out there that does this at this point. The assets that break their B points, they go down 886s, right? Low to high. You're talking like, you know, 12K, 11.7, 886s. You hit a 786. I'm just thinking, like, what is wrong with the idea of, like, the argument where it's like, okay, bear trend, and it goes up 25K and then collapses, and then eventually, like, you know, in January 2023 we're seeing 12K. I'm saying, like, the straight down, the selling pressure has been so aggressive and nonstop. I'm just saying, what, like, at this level with all the divergence, maybe it goes up like some, makes a substantially, unbelievably terrible lower high, and then rolls over a little later. That's the only thing I was talking about with the argument, with the divergence developing, right? Doesn't mean I'm bullish, just means maybe relief, but it's, yeah. Money printer's broken. No, they understand. It has to be broken. Do you understand? You have to break the money printer. It should have never been going burr like it did, but at this point, we can't turn it back on, man. I'm telling you that you're going to get life-changing opportunities. All you need are two variables. All you need is time and lower prices, and you're going to get them, but you got to be really, really patient. I've been sitting on my hands for months. Took a small shot on Bitcoin that if it fails, it fails. I'm not really worried about it. If it plays out, I'm not really worried about it, man. I just was trying to like think about variables happening at the previous local high, and everyone's so bearish too, like extremely bearish. So, okay, 26 minutes to the weekly close. Bitcoin down 1.6% near its lows of the day. About to beat, and it's technically power hour again. It's always power hour, right? We're always at session lows or session highs when I'm streaming now, right? That's almost like every day. Okay, so we can look at, well, I mean, the other futures, which we got the NASDAQ 100. Look at this, man, up 0.33%. It's the same thing. It reminds me, it looks like Ethereum, or it looks a little bit more similar to Binance coin. Like, for real, dude. You make the lowest low, then you make a higher low, then you make a technical, very clear higher low again, right? Confirmation accumulation for real, and I think you could be running to 12,265 here. And it's the same thing. Just remember the whole wave structure. It's a 618 on B, a higher low on C, and you're still valid for a 786 on D. And that's, look, it's almost perfect, man. Dude, it's like legit amazing. And this could be TA Tetris on steroids. If we get our bearish Gartley, I would say like the target, if it's not going to collapse, whatever, Jim Cramer, 12,548 for a beautiful pattern completion zone of the bearish Gartley, and lines up perfectly pretty much with that supply line of the downtrend. So that was another reason why maybe how like Bitcoin could go up a little bit more is just because your equities are trying to paint this awesome W structure. And that's it. Dry powder has been where it's at. I'm just saying, man. Like, it's been there. So I wonder if we're gonna get there, dudes. I wonder. And you got your Russell 2000, that very, very similar, if not identical, W shape potentially in the making. Yep. Right, same thing. And this just means, like, you're talking about like Amazon and Tesla, a bunch of American stocks are gonna would rally this, and continue to rally for a while. You just figured that would affect crypto positively, at least a little bit. But yeah, it's just all about that level from January 2020 and 2018. You're just barely above it. If you break that, based on history, straight up and then straight down, up, down. Why not up again, at least to go make a lower high at 1859, right? It's not a bad idea. It's not terrible. Okay, so still bear market. Do you understand what I am saying to you? Bear market, but shortening of thrust stuff. Like, look at this. Look at these waves. These wave down, and then this wave down, and then from this wave to this wave, substantially weaker selling pressure and breaking a technical level, but then failing, like kind of Bitcoin, failed to break down and try. The sellers' like attempt is so bad. They keep trying and they keep failing, and now there's accumulation locally. And it's like if you get above the level, there's just nothing to do but go up to right the 1800s again. So it's just right. You think about the sell off here from there to there, 17% drawdown. This one was 20%, but then this high to low, 14%. So it's just a weaker sell off, you know. Okay, so we got gold up marginally today, 0.14% on the new week. Opened a couple hours ago. And if you remember, it was the lowest daily candle close since March 29th on Friday. The weekly was bad, really bad too. Lowest weekly candle close since March 1st. And that's what you tested. I think the target eventually 1677, and once that breaks, it's over. Like long way down, 1522. But then eventually, like the stronger support's going to be around $1,400. My God, dude. And then 1182 after that. So you just got to think, like, looking at the weekly, then you look at the monthly, and the monthly is just like, I am a little concerned here about one high, then the second high. And on the second high, there's confirmation. One high and the second high, it's over, right? I mean, it's gross, dude.
Mojipin super chatted $49.99. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Beanie Baby Shiv, please. Sorry, I know you're not a fan, but I'm a miner trying to find a sell point but don't quite understand Fib strategy.
Mojibin, thanks, dude. All you gotta know is if Bitcoin dumps, Shiba Inu Connect is gonna dump too. But I mean, I can use Fibonacci on Shiba if you want. Mojibin, thanks for the 50, man. Thank you, dude. Yeah, $50. You know, that's a Leroy Jenkins. So, thank you, dude. So we will look at it. We're just gonna get through some of these commodities that have opened their week. Not everything. Some of the stuff's delayed. I don't know. Like metals are open, but yeah, dude. I fear for gold based on true technicals and confirmation highs at all-time highs. So bad, man. Okay, dude. You know, gold in an inflationary environment like this should be going insane. It's not. Copper should be going up too. All right. Oil should be going down. It has been going down, but it's still so elevated, right? I mean, these are just really, really bad market signals, right? Really bad market signals going on. Bad times are ahead of us. They're not behind us yet. Even though we have taken out some of the bad times, right? We have. There's still more ahead of us, unfortunately. You know, with the ISM nosediving, near 50. Ugh, it sucks, dude. It really does. But again, I'm telling you, if you're patient, there will be opportunity again one day. But like the smart thing to do, man, is to be around the bear markets and the bull markets. So, and investing in yourself like crazy in the bear markets. So when opportunity presents itself, you're prepared, right? Because when opportunity presents itself, it is too late to prepare. So why not prepare yourself in the bad times? And then you'll be around with me, with us, and we'll all be identifying, you know, the variables, the deep 886s, the circuit breakers, the Fed pivoting. They will pivot one day, just not this day, not anytime soon. And you'll be able to identify those bullish Gartleys at basement prices, and everyone's given up and been liquidated. Stick around for the bad stuff when Michael Saylor gets homeless and Kathy Woods loses her job. I mean, you know, stuff like that. Stick around because it's that type of stuff's coming. More of it. Okay, gold and then silver. Awful, dude. It's up 0.25%. Doesn't matter. They could go on a relief rally. It's not going to matter, dude. Eventually 1735, eventually 1585, eventually a full reset. Why not a full freaking reset? Why don't we hang out together when there's an 886, when we're at 1376 and we've completed a shark pattern. Or you could look at it like a bat too, like X, A, B, C, D, doesn't matter. The 886 literally is confluent with a 2016 low. Why not wait? You know, we could wait. All right, let everything resolve. Copper, this is the recession chart for sure. Look where you are. When you fall below that level, man, historically you almost always go to 297 to 287. So you have longer to go. Why not wait for an 886 on this? 886, man. The low to high. Oops. You're at a 618. Oh my God. So here you could react. Who cares? You make a scrub rally and then you collapse, and eventually we'll be waiting for 263, but probably 232. 886 down there. Lows from 2015, 2017. All right. So your metals are wrecked. Your foods wrecked. You know, soybeans, I don't know, these, I guess the commodities haven't opened yet. Or, I mean, a lot of them, the food commodities and the, you know, the other ones, right? Like lean hogs hasn't reopened. So awesome, dude. I love it. Okay. So let's look at that request. Then we had a couple. Was it Post Malone, Dogecoin, Con, something? Oh no, Q&T first. No, it was Post Malone. Okay. Can't remember what exchange again. This one was weird. Crap. Dude, oh my God. Which one were we looking at with Crypto Hoarder? Oh, I found it. Okay. So it broke the very real July 29th level, 2021. It hit 111. It's still hanging in there. It's hitting that 200-day moving average. I mean, dude, testing the 200-day moving average for the first time in history. That's kind of interesting, right, on this one. And if you got in on this run, any time to take profit, probably a good idea. And I'm just saying, this is exactly where drawdowns occur. Okay, if like Bitcoin's going against you, if total market cap's at a resistance, nothing wrong, man. Nothing wrong with a 200-day moving average being tested, and after a 100% rally, right, from the bottom to the top, 170% in a month. Yeah, nothing wrong with a little profit taking there. So if it doesn't hold, then it goes to 84, 88. If it doesn't hold that, oh man, I wouldn't. Below 84, completely out. But yeah, when you do sell off, you should eventually be looking for a higher low than previous lows, and that could be really interesting. Okay. Not much to do when an asset's run up like that. There's nothing even interesting about it anymore because it mooned, and that's amazing. I love that it mooned for people. You know, it's just when you have that impulse, don't you want to wait for the consolidation after the impulse? And there's not much of that, right? Because it's just continued to run. It may not even be over. There's no bearish divergence at all on the daily. That's amazing, right? And now it's the Post Malone coin. Hold on. Yeah, and then you got, okay, I mean, it's really, you know, not much has changed, has it? Where it, remember, it looked like, oh no, and then it started rallying again, and it just made its highest daily candle close yesterday since June 5th. Right, you're in the middle of a range, and that's it, right? Coin flip. Flip your coin. We'll just keep looking at it. Flip your coin. And it goes to 488. Flip your coin. It doesn't make it to 48 and probably goes down to $1. Right? Little data. You have your lowest low area, your highest high area. In fact, right now, you're near that first highest high. You're failing once and you're failing twice now. So, I mean, I think if you break that 366, that might be what takes you to 488. But for now, you're not breaking the May 2nd candle high close, right? After testing it July 10th, yesterday and today. So that's all I can tell you, man. I appreciate you. I know you're just, mainly like just supporting the channel. So I get that, and you're not going to be like mad at me for not being able to do much with this. So thank you, dude. DB, man, there are books published by Scott Carney, multiple books published on what you asked me about. Can you tell us what you're looking for when you draw these ABCDs? Are you aiming for different Fibonacci levels? Also, what would invalidate that? There's so much unlimited information written by that man. Just go to his channel too. Harmonic Trader, Scott Carney. Either one, type it in on YouTube, you'll find it. And he has videos. He has like instructional classroom style videos on each harmonic. So there are many harmonics. So you have to memorize the criteria of what makes a harmonic different, what differentiates it from the others. And that takes time and investment in yourself. And it's really fun when you learn about it, when you learn them and you can master that identification. It's when it clicks. Oh, it's so rewarding, man. Yes, it will be an interesting week for sure. It will be, right? Because we've got potential argument for the first time in months on significant time scales of seller exhaustion in crypto. You have Ethereum that broke a key 1223 level, but now it's at 1420. And if it ever broke that, you understand, if Ethereum broke 1420, there is 20% upside that is undeniable. 20%. The target would be 1700, 1730. I mean, an edge. Even if you have an edge in a bear market, you have to really, really understand and be cognizant that even if you have some edge, even on a significant time scale, that is bullish in a bearish market, there is a chance it can be unreliable, and if it does actually play out, it could massively underperform. So I'm aware of that. I understand. That is why stop losses are not just important, they are of paramount importance. If you don't have stop loss, one should not be doing anything. Like, hey, I'm gonna dip my toes back in. If you're not doing a stop loss, you're not dipping your toes back in. Oh my God, dude, you're just like going in a bear market without a strategy or plan. That's stupid. I guess you can get away with that in a bull market where it's only higher highs, higher lows, but yeah, you gotta be able to protect yourself. And the good news is we're relatively close to a level where you can have that stop loss, take on those minimal losses, and move on with your day. At least on Bitcoin. Yeah, you got someone asking about Matic, whatever. You're above 69 cents, so the target above 69 cents is 88.9 cents. It's all about the levels. It's all it's been about, right? The Disney partnership thing. Look how you broke the key level and you spent 48 hours back testing that level as support, and now you're catching fall through. And just, it seems to me, looking at historical price action between 69 cents and 88.9 cents is nothing but up and down. So from here, there still could be another 17% upside on Matic network, okay? The next level on this one, I believe, is the daily candle high close from April 28th. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Why not up again? It makes sense. Yes, of course. That's why I'm saying there's 17% upside. It's not me like guessing or like randomly picking levels. It's look left, man. It's just history. So that's where you could be headed here on this one. You know, this, again, it's a news-driven catalyst, so it makes it certainly an anomaly from a lot of other cryptos. Yeah, there's Mr. Lodek posting Scott Carney's YouTube channel. Go check it out. Go sub to him, because we do podcasts all the time together. I'll go on his channel. He comes on mine, whatever. So he is a valued friend of the community, right? We kind of stay insulated from most people, right? We kind of stick to ourselves because the research has been done over 100 years. We don't really need much more besides our TA from the geniuses that taught us the ways, right? He's just one of those geniuses that taught the ways of the harmonics, which is really cool. So, yeah, man. So let's look at Ethereum Classic, sweet mother of Jesus. There you go, ETC. ETC, man. Was that a harmonic? Did I just miss it? Don't tell me I missed a Gartley or something. No, I was too deep anyway. But dang, man, it was an M shape of some sort. It was not a harmonic, but dang, man, it was an M. And what a run, what a rally. It's cool though, right? It's cool kind of where it all happened. And this is like what I'm talking about. You finally hit the keyest of key supports, right? You almost touched it again. You just kind of didn't, right? I mean, you could argue that there was a wick high that it touched, you know, from October of 2017, you know, April 2019. It's just kind of choppy right there. But those are a bunch of valleys, and that's kind of what we're talking about with maybe Bitcoin, right? It's just crashed so much, and then it crashed again, and then it's like hanging on, failing to fall below the next level so much, you know. And there was divergence. There was a lot of divergence on ETC here. And you got an 11% rally. And that's what just all we were thinking about maybe could happen on Bitcoin, even though we understand full well it is a disgusting bear trend, and that won't change for a while. It'll be a long time before Bitcoin goes to a true bullish trend again. A long time. No, Scott's not here right now. Someone was just asking about harmonics and what do I look for? And it's like, that's probably one of the most loaded questions you could ever ask, right? In a sentence about TA, how to identify all the different XABCDs. Holy crap, man. I'll give you a few books, right, on that. Okay. Dash too. I mean, like Dash, similar. It's like it's down in the basement. You know, look where it's at, dude. It's like December 2019 valley. It's a April of 2017 valley. Right, one time, then the second time, and it bounced off. It's still not even making higher highs. It's just making lower highs still. But just saying, man, like that's, I mean, it's better to take your chances on a short-term long at supports like this than it would be to try to take longs at levels, you know, obscene, ridiculous peaks. Okay. Just saying. So it's just one that's up today, 3%. Totals at its lows of the day, or near it. It's about to be. Like I could in 4 minutes, yeah, it'll be lows of the day, right? But it's still like technically okay. But yeah, one high, the second high, at a resistance with, yeah, I mean some lower levels on the MACD. Someone could say, hey, it's diverging. Sure, and divergence at key levels in a prevailing bear trend. Bearish divergence at resistance and bear trend could perform, and it has at least kept total at bay, prevented it from breaking the key level for now. So I expect nothing ever, White Knight prod. When you get that through your mind, when that is the way you think, you're going in the right direction. When you expect nothing ever about the directionality of a speculative momentum-driven asset class. Because when you expect nothing, your emotions cannot get triggered, then that can ultimately affect the next trades you make. So Bitcoin, in power hour with 3 minutes to go until the weekly, daily, 3-day close is at its lowest low. And that's just how it goes now, man. Crypto does every day, man. It's like, hey, the weekly or the daily is going to close the last 60-minute trade. It's almost like the stock market now, right? Power hour is really living up to its name these days. So you'll technically be engulfing on Bitcoin 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Figure, man. Good Lord. All right, 20,756. Local on the 8s. There we are. Gut. Is that a tweezer top? Yeah, maybe, dude. God, it's just so bad. It's just typical bear market stuff.
I won't be sad or sell either way. Just an optimist.
Well, I don't see any reason why it's going to be at 40K by Christmas, but hey, man. I think stock market's going to be a lot lower just based on the trend, right? I'm just going by the trend and the Fed's policy on what they're doing. They have to destroy demand. The CPI just hit its highest level again, you know, of the run, 9.1%. So they're not changing anything. They're going to continue trying to sell assets and hiking interest rates. And that's going to kill people's purchasing power, man, for real. One minute. Running out the clock. Bitcoin's down 2%. $413 today. No futures gap. Oh, yeah. That's right. Well, you did technically gap down, right? You closed at 21.2 and you opened at 21,075. So that is a technical gap down. You know, there's no visible gap, but there is a gap like at 21.7. Interesting. It'd be so weird. Look at that, man. How that wedge was there. You broke it, then you back tested it, and you started rally. And look where you are. This is crazy. It's the CME futures unveiling, right? The price that it opened at before just collapsing. It was the end. But you're just slightly above that, man. Slightly above that. Would be crazy, wouldn't it? How's the 3-day look on that? It's about to close. It's about the same, diverging somewhat. There it is, chat. There it is. We have a new week, a new 3-day, a new day. Not so good of a 3-day candle, really. You know, like what? Of course, just more sideways. Can't really get off the ground, can you? Not really. So you technically engulfed bearishly on the daily. It could be one time, the second failed attempt here. Gross. I mean, we're talking about a candle high close. The first candle high close, you know, the beginning of the consolidation. You can clearly see it. It's been support before twice. It's now been resistance twice. It's not really great price action at all. And again, total right here, that's pretty awful too. So oh wow. If my bookie will accept it, I'd probably take that viral video. It's not very good odds though, right? Minus 190. I gotta risk $190 to win 100. But yeah, who's gonna beat Bama? Who's gonna beat Bama in the SEC this year? I mean, A&M. And the thing with A&M is, like, even if they beat Alabama this year, which they won't because they're coming to Bryant-Denny and there's all this bad blood between the two coaches. Revenge. Oh my God. The stats on Saban in revenge games, he's undefeated. He's never lost a revenge game. So, yeah, they'd be the only ones that might, and it's because they're buying all their players, right? Anyway, yeah, I'll probably take that. Minus 190. Awful, but you know they're going to win, dude. Yeah, terrible, man. God. Here's your weekly close. It's not like terrible. I wouldn't say this is terrible. It's just kind of like, really, man? Okay. still below the weekly, still going sideways. Just another, you know, a new histogram wick, which is lower substantially than before. So I wouldn't call that really bad. You're just slowly but surely making the divergence argument, and that's cool, dude. No, Jerome's not going burr. Where you been, dude, past 2 years? He's going... He's making new noises now, okay? How would Georgia win? Their like team got completely obliterated. They lost like so many of their players. Ash. Even Georgia fans understand. Georgia, like, that aren't homers, they get it. Rebuilding year for sure. Yeah. Plus, I mean, it's like, think about, we have like Heisman Trophy winner coming back, and pretty much the other, like, I mean, the other All-American, you know, on defense coming back. It's just, yeah. In fact, Bama got the number 3 running back in the world today. Picked him up. Georgia. He picked Alabama over Georgia. Yeah. First 2 week. Oh my God. Egg coming in with the wacky time scales. Let's look at it. Oh my chat. Oh my.
Look here. Look, listen.
We have ourselves a confirmed 2 week bullish engulfing candle. We got something to get excited about, man. Can we please get some
Hype in the chat.
for the 2 week engulfing? Engulfing where? Engulfing above the level, man. Sweet. No edge, really, at all on the oscillators. But we have them on, again, the 3-day, the daily, the weekly. So that's pretty cool. Nice job, Egg. Good stuff. Adding value to the stream with a contribution like that, man. That's legendary stuff, man. Actions of kings. Egg kings. So will it play out? I don't know, man. It's just like it's crazy though. You hit at a 78% retrace, you know, from the COVID crash lows. Could you imagine if the S&P did that same thing? How insane it would be. If let's just go to the S&P and look at and use the same Fibonacci here. You understand, for it to do the same thing, it would have to go down to 2750, which you're very, very far away from that. So, yeah. Crazy, man. S&P certainly outperforming Bitcoin from the COVID crash low to the high. At this point, right after all the selling, it is outperforming. Isn't that crazy? And index funds outperforming Bitcoin, man. We were going to be kings. Traders market and ways. Imagine if gold hits 786. It probably is, dude. When it's all said and done, it's just going to take like maybe a year. You just got to get that this is not some sort of like, oh, it's going to be fine very soon. We're going to rally probably a little more, hit that 786 at the supply line, the index funds, and start collapsing again next month or 2 months from now. Long-term downtrend for now. Yikes. That's just crazy, man. Now, if you go from the 3150 low, he never even quite touched it. You were very close. I would say you almost pretty much did hit the 786 even from that low, you know. But I'm just saying, like, what, like, you know, on the 2 week, look at it. You just think like it's never back. Like when you broke that level, 28,800, the low, the B point, right? You never back tested it. So what would be like max pain would be a rally to destroy everyone's bearish sentiment back to 28K, just to back test it as resistance before then collapsing and going to 14K. Like, you did stuff like this, I mean, between January and March, man. Like, same type of behavior where there was some sort of pathetic rally that melted everyone's face off. You know, you can do it again and still be bearish. People just have hyperbole. I don't know. People just think, oh, because this guy thinks that there might be possibly a chance, even though he says he doesn't know, there might be a chance for a relief rally at a level. Oh, he's so bullish. He called it. He called up, man. He called it. We're bullish, man. We're in a bull trend. It's like, no, still very bearish. But still, there could be a little relief. I mean, my God, dude. From the high to the low in 70 days, Bitcoin losing 64% of its value. That's insane, man. That's one of the worst drawdowns in Bitcoin's history, dude. So whoops. I don't know how that worked, but above 20K, you can be cautiously optimistic, cautiously. Below it, it's over. It's over. The bear of bears, right? Below 20K, 19,891. It's over. It's okay to have that mentality. No, the rarity, the complete rarity of Bitcoin being below its the weekly 200 moving average. You know, let me try to find the data, man. It's all about the data, man. Get some log scale going. Excuse me. Okay. Just real quick here. Looking at the chart with all the data in log scale and understanding, you know, the inception of the 200-week moving average began in June of 2015. We fell below it for a couple weeks, kind of, but just flirted. And then 2018, a couple times, the Gartley, the COVID crash, and now here we are, below it still. So it's just like, if history just repeats itself, you catch a relief rally probably in time. What is that? The 4-day MACD just turned green. The histogram. Let's go, man. The 4-day. Oh, I know it, Ochug, but on my time when I'm prepared. So you just look at it, you understand if the weekly is showing bullish divergence still, you're at this level, you've collapsed 64% in 70 days. You're below the 200-week moving average, which you never are, really, ever, right? It's crazy. You could catch a scrub rally that could maybe take you to 24K, 25K, and you're still very bearish. You know, you'll make a lower high substantially, and then you'll roll over again eventually later. Whoa, holy crap. Oh, Gail, what's up? What's going on? Entity with key. I'm confused. You did? What? It's still saying they are on sale. Gail, I'm confused. You can see you can't buy anymore. That's weird. It's showing like on my side you can buy, right? I'm confused. Bueller. Oh, yeah, Brad, I see you. I see you. I don't know what to do because it's like all I can do is post them, list them. They're there for sale. They exist, and then if there's a problem, I have no idea, right? Kind of like lost. That's right, dog. That's right. Yeah, thumbnail. That should be an NFT, man. So all we need, man, all we need is whenever the sell-off finishes on total, just make a higher low than the previous lows and then see 959 again, and then there's an extremely high probability of a break to the upside. That's it. So and what we know about the index funds, what they're doing, there could be a little bit more of a relief rally to see those 786s, all those Gartleys, right, PCZs, and that is the kind of part of the theory on how or why Bitcoin could continue some ascent. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand, man. I'm not sure what's going on here. Honest work, it doesn't want to be sold. Weird. He can buy it directly from the contract using Etherscan X. Sounds like good information, but I don't even know what that means. But yeah, it sounds good. Gail, are you listening? Do you hear me? Maybe someone can try buying one. Well, I don't think anyone wants to buy. You know, they didn't. So. Yeah, not really sure here. But I am sure Bitcoin's below 200 a week, and it never does that. And if it does, it's not for long. So let the divergence play out and let us breach back above the level for a little while. Yeah, commodities still. Purchase block confirmations. I'm just confused. Hold on. Hang tight.
Prepared to go to school the next morning. First day of the new semester. And
So Bitcoin on the new day is up $88. Oh my God.
me said, the hell with school today.
Chat, we're
You need to
mooning.
go to Hollywood. So as I got up,
I mean, do you think it's just like it's broken now? Like I didn't put like an expiration on it and stuff. Oh, let's look at the DXY.
I had no idea why I was going
DXY flat on the new week. But remember last week it was a 20-year effing high.
That's one of the
Wow.
things that broke my mother's heart. The fact that I
It was like the highest weekly close since October of 2002. Crazy stuff, man.
she knew I had no
But wouldn't a parabolic uptrend continuously respected?
nobody out there.
Temporary issue with wearable site? Yeah, could be.
That was one of the problems. But I had to go to Hollywood.
What's up, Scarlett? Yeah, we can look at that for show. For sure. Yes. I'm not sure. I don't know. No.
P/USDT please on Qcoin please. I think it good entry now, or am I wrong?
It took your Ethereum for the purchase. So, what does anyone know what that means? I mean, if she bought them and I guess Putin took your Ethereum or something. No one else should be able to buy right now, is what she's saying. Yeah. I'm just wondering if, like... Hoarder tried to purchase too. He gets the error as well. Entity with key, error. She bought 7 1 hour ago. Lammy, you got proof of that? I mean, she says that, but like, it's not anywhere showing up, right? So let's look at that PYR while we figure out this. On KuCoin, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, Vulcan, I like the name. I like the name. Vulcan Forged. This must be out of Birmingham. Just kidding. So clearly 137 was like the low point. Looks like the open from May 2021 and a low point that was tested in September of 2021. That might be how it broke back above that level. Pretty interesting there. Not much up here. I mean, a lot of up and down, right? That was a nice little morning star on July 4th week. You've never seen positive momentum ever on the weekly. Oh my God. All transactions will show on Etherscan. Have her type in her wallet address and her social security number, right? Cap up. It's listed on Rarible, yeah. Oh, Lammy? Okay. Yeah, I see that. So are we screwed or not? I can't tell. Yeah, crazy. It says you bought them on Etherscan. So 3-day here, not really much of an edge either. You're above the level, right? You're above, like, I think above 350, you're safe. You wouldn't be, I don't think you want to be messing with the asset below 350. And let's just say, to be conservative, you've got the peak from August 2021 and kind of like May of this year. That could be a short-term target. And then above that would be $6.99 to $7. So that's kind of where you are for now. If you scale in a little bit more, you see the daily, and it's like you had a downsloping consolidation structure, kind of like DOT or XRP. XRP broke out of it yesterday and back tested it. Oh, broke out 2 days ago and back tested yesterday. It's not quite, you know, it was really just a supply line was broken. I don't think we would call this a wedge so much, but in the end, you know, kind of like that. You know, some, if you disregard the wick low, you know, kind of see it, how it looks. And yeah, look, straight up, straight down, straight up, even like straight down and straight up locally here, and then straight down, up, down, right? So Scarlet, you would think, right? Oh, why not 535 at least? And then after that, one at a time, right? After that, you got to think that maybe 699 after 535. Okay. So that's all I can give you for now, right? There really wasn't much of an edge. I mean, it kind of diverged a little bit, but not. It was tough. There wasn't much of an edge, and you'd fallen below key supports for real, and it was looking scary. Then you broke the supply line. Today, not good. It is whack. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you right now. This is so weird. Hmm. 250 block confirmations. How many more do you need? Or do you think it's just like happening? It's working on being, oh, now it's like something went wrong. Look at this, weird. Something went wrong while loading token owners this time. What? Dude, Rarible's got to be jacked up right now or something. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to leave it alone, Gail. Seems like you own them, right? And if so, I'm not going to do anything to like mess with it. So maybe screw it up. So hands off. And let's see if later a transaction gets confirmed. I guess I'll get an email and notification on Rarible if it does go through ever. And I feel bad because Crypto Hoarder, where's he stand with this? Because he tried buying too, and it looks like you outgunned him on it. It's a nice little breakout though, isn't it? Look, it's so similar in ways to XRP that, you know, it's broke it and it's really not gone anywhere. Wow, look at PYR, better than XRP. No, Great Beyond in the general chat, if you're listening right now, no, if you send it through OneUpCoin, I receive the crypto. You don't want to send me super chats. Super chats are awful because Google takes 30% of them, okay? If you tip through OneUpCoin, you're tipping me the crypto and like all the crypto. There's a very, very small, insignificant, nothing burger fee on that. I get like pretty much all of it. So don't be weirded out if it's your first time. It goes directly to my wallet. And you can ask anyone here who's ever tipped me via crypto, right? It is through MetaMask, but I've never had to do anything like that in my entire life. So why would I have to start doing it now? Okay, Zachary. Calming us all down, right? Talking us down. Whew. Oh, yeah, Shiba, my bad. I gotta look at Shiba because it was requested, my bad. Yes. Literally, someone requested. Shiba on... Did someone actually request, like, the... Holy crap. Didn't someone? Yeah, Mo Jeepin, yeah. You didn't tell me an exchange, though, so I don't even know which one has most data. Is it just sheep? Dang, dude, it actually looks kind of like better than Doge, dude. It does. It's crazy, man. It really, really is better. Like, you can clearly kind of see a level here, you know, like a little... It's not even like... It's like a... There's some sort of resistance... And I don't even know what it's from. It's not even visible on the daily here, looking left. And, you know, it's kind of like if it breaks this right here, okay, that's the big resistance. It could be like someone's like inverse head and shoulders, dude. After anything, even if it's Shiba, gets just obliterated and the whole rug got pulled. This is a rug pull, dude. The rug got pulled. If you don't think the rug got pulled on this, you don't know what you're talking about. The asset, right, was 690 or whatever. It was however many thousandths of percent, you know, tenths of a cent, and it went back right pretty much to that same level. That's it, man, and that's okay. So when you're at these levels, hey, man. This is exactly where little rallies like you saw in February could happen, right? I mean, okay. So have an alert set up on Shiba above like, you know, maybe 12 10 thousandths of a penny or whatever, you know, and you could be off, man, to the races. There's not much anything. I'd say there's, what, like a wick low. It's kind of Doge. 17 and 2000 right here. It's a lot of straight up, straight down. So, yeah, I mean... You're not going to find me ever being surprised, even on a digital Beanie Baby scam like this, that if it goes down and loses 98% of its value and then rallies, I'm not going to be surprised. So it is somewhat a little bit better looking than Doge. That's real. And someone could like present an argument where they're like, dude, it's an inverse head and shoulders, man. I'm not even kidding. I almost want this to fail so people don't be like, bro, did you see the inverse head and shoulders on Shiba, man? It was so good. But it probably will play out if Bitcoin bullish divergence on the daily, 3-day, and weekly plays out. It probably will go up. It probably will go to the 1700, whatever that is, 1/10,000th of 1.7 10,000ths of a penny or whatever it is. Okay, it probably will. So I'm just saying, man. It's interesting, of course. Always got to be interesting. You're looking at Shiba, dude. Oh my god. I'm apologizing to patrons. I'm sorry. Sorry I am posting this. And I'm pinging everyone. I'm sorry. Sorry. Shiba Inu ETF soon. Oh my god, dude. Funniest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, thanks to Egg, we have the understanding that 2-week bullish engulfing candle confirmed. We're gonna make it, man. This will be hilarious to revisit in a week or two. It will be. I mean, it can't get much worse, dude. It really can't. I mean, that's as bad as the damage has been done. So everyone that was stupid money that got obliterated, they're obliterated. They're homeless now. They lost it all, man. They lost everything. So perfect time to come on in while, you know, they're liquidating all the rest of their assets, you know, at the liquidation sale. Come on in, you know, on a scrub asset that same price it was at in September, or really, you know, October 2021. Come on in, man. Basement prices. Oh, man. Poor hoarder, man. And poor Gale. I don't know what this is. We have ourselves a rareable gate. Rareable gate. Yeah, dude, I'm totally shilling this because it's just a structural development after complete extinction of stupid money's money, right? It's gone. They lost it all, bro. All right. I don't know, man. You know, we got a long week ahead of us. You know, S&P 500 futures just checking right back at it on the new day, new week, new 3-day maybe. Still working on the X, the A, the B, the C, the D Gartley, right? Or it soon maybe, hopefully, unless it just rolls over again, man. Maybe a C to D wave, you know. Bacon, all those commodity charts like aren't open right now. They're not.
Hey Mitch, thanks for all the good info and being around. Just trying to figure this out. 0.005378000 ETH.
Oh, thank you, Great Beyond. See, it didn't go to a company, man. It came to my wallet. And now you have jumped and breached the threshold from fear to something else. Thank you, dude. Thanks for liking the stream, Philip and everyone else. Thank y'all. Yeah, man. Bear market blues, but I'm not even really worried about it, dude. I mean, based on traditional technical analysis, if you followed it, if you believed in it, you saved yourself stupid money. Stupid money saved. Or made if you shorted right areas, right? So we just gotta be patient. All we need is a higher low than the previous low and everything will be fine, okay? I think whenever we finish the sell-off here after testing this 21.5, 21.7 level, right? Once you pull back, you make a higher low, then you rally, and once we see it again, I think there's a very high probability we break it and we start running to 23,000 and change. The supply line would be that target up there, okay? Uh-oh, Crypto Hoarder has cursed ye. If you don't like the stream, inverse fortune will be upon ye. It is decreed. Thank you, Hoarder Man. You've all been warned. It's honest work. And it's not as much now. Dang, man. Crazy world. No. How could you say that? How could you say falling 3 methods when it's 1, 2, 3 candles of 5 candles? You just started the last one. I don't think you could say that at all. How about you come back to me in 6 days when it's actually a falling three methods? You can't say that now. A 5 Japanese candlestick pattern, you can't say it's that when it's only 3 candles in. Potential, I don't even think you can say potential until you're on the last candle for something like this. Way too early. That'd be like trying to call a harmonic when it's only maybe starting to try to pivot at B. You don't have any clue yet, right? It could continue selling off. It's just way too premature. But hey, I mean, if we come back and there's multiple days where it is starting to be that, hey, I'll give you a shout out and let you tell you, hey, someone was identifying this before it even existed. Okay, so I don't know, man. Live hour and 30 plus minutes now, so I think I'm just gonna get out of here. Understand where we are, right? The weekly closed, the 3-day closed, and the daily closed, and we haven't really done anything yet. We're still above 19,891, so any day above 19,891 is a good day, all right? So thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Thank you, Gail. I mean, maybe it'll resolve one day. It's crazy, though. It took your money. It took your Ethereum, you know, and I haven't received confirmation of transaction. It's so weird. So we'll keep our eye on it. So everyone else, thanks so much for being here. There could be more upside based on classic accumulation in time, but it doesn't mean we're in a bull trend, okay? Until next time, respect the TA.
altcoins.